Evening driver, to part 1 ready. Your train's empty, so acceleration shouldn't be too low. Hey everyone, welcome back to Train Sim 2019. We're in the class 66 in the Freightliner. So headlights. So we need to set our route. So switch that one and this one, and we should get going. So speed limit out of here is 15 miles per hour, and we've got 14.6 miles to go to our destination at the Dent Valley Loop. Yes, we are in the RSE class 66, trailing a load of Armstrong Powerhouse freight coal hoppers I forget the name of. Very tight curves. Very tight curves. How is anyone supposed to get around here? So we are at Llandothry Power Station. We're taking these empty hoppers back to Crewe, but we're only going as far as Dent Valley. So the brief says, stops Dent Valley Loops only, year 2008. Because 2008 is when there were more coal trains around. Even though today all you can see are biomass trains, because all the coal power stations in the UK have either shut down or been converted to biomass as a green energy alternative. Yeah, I haven't seen a coal train in years. I wonder what Freightliner did with all their coal hoppers. Probably scrap them because they're not really useful anymore. So we are heading straight on onto the electrified main line from Carroll Lacrosse and heading into Marsden, and then out the other side past the Dent Valley motor circuit into the up loop. So that's not very far. So this bit is kind of boring, so I think I'll just cut forward to when we join the main line. So we are just about to join the main line. I don't know why I stopped. So there's the entrance to Llandothry Industrial Estate and Llandothry Power Station, no unauthorized entry. Speed limit is now going up to 25 miles per hour. I think we're going on the up main because we're going south towards London. Speed limit is now 25, so we can accelerate up to that. So because the year is 2008, first ScotRail was a thing, so we should see some Barbie liveries. The one with the swishy lines and stuff. I think this was before the Scottish government introduced the saucer livery. Or maybe it was during, I don't know. We also should see some National Express East Coast. Class 91s. So speed limit is now going up to 45. I've set the train length point by pressing the U key on the keyboard. and we accelerate that when the train length point resets. The route looks really nice in sunset. It looks fairly close to elevate. This might be a good thunder shot. Like that. So just drop down to 15, so going to get the speed back up. So we're not too late to get to Dent Valley. Speed limit is now 45 and it's now going up to 90. Even though our speed is 75. So while I was testing the scenario, the maximum speed I could get up to was about 55 instead of 75. So there's the National Express Class 91 in the grey and white livery. Yeah, what's the maximum speed of these HHA hoppers? Is it like 45 or something? Or is it 75? So we're now approaching Llandothry Station. We're accelerating very slowly. Maybe I should do a passing shot. If I just get myself out of the platform, I just set the camera here. So we are trailing or pulling 18 HHA hoppers in Freightliner heavy haul livery. So it shouldn't be too long to go to Marsden where we join the branch line from Anston. So we're going to here and we are currently there. It's currently about 20 past 7, so it's quite late in the evening. So traffic should be quite low. So I have made my own timetable for this because Marsdenshire is a fictional route, it's not real. So I have made my own timetables. So the way I've set it is that this is based in Scotland, and the East Coast franchise operates trains from Carrickmacross to King's Cross, and then ScotRail operates trains from Anston to Portkeen, stopping at all stations. So on the electrified main line, I've done it so that the East Coast franchise, like GNER or Intercity or like LNER, would operate 2 trains an hour during the day. One train stops at Portkeen, Marsden, and Carrickmacross, kind of like a fast service. Then the second train in the hour was to stop at all stations except for the Dent Valley Racecourse. And then on the branch line, I've got the yellow. We must be close to Marsden. And then ScotRail will operate a stopping train from Portkeen to Anston up the really long mountain branch thing, stopping at all stations. So I think that was 1 an hour because they've made it so that the branch line isn't that crowded. So we have a single yellow, which means we need to stop at the next signal. Even if I apply a tiny bit of brake, I get a lot of deceleration. I have no idea why the frame rate is being so low or jittery. Probably because there's a lot to render, even though this map is fairly old. I mean, if you look at the trees, they're kind of 2D, like in games from the 90s. I mean, there are some 3D trees in there. That's green. So through Martin, the speed limit is 40. So we are going to pass through platform 1. The platform on the up main towards Portkeen. Speed limit is now 40 as we approach Marsden. This is the North Junction, I think. North Junction seems close enough. Just trains advertising the Voyager. That's not Metro at all. This is Marsden Station, the county city. City is a town. I know, it's in the manual. The county place of Marsdenshire. It's a fairly sizable station with 6 platforms. Yeah, it's not all the time I get to drive a freight train into videos because I think people prefer it if I go like really fast and not just slowly. There's a 170 on the right with a train coming off the coastal route. Yeah, I don't really get to drive many freight trains because they're kind of slow and boring, with the passenger trains they're kind of exciting and fast. Speed limit is now 50. So on the left will be the depot or some sidings. Or Mazda and Rail Works. And there's a HSC, 47s and 153s and other units. Seriously, who designed this? Because there's junctions everywhere. Speed limit is now 90. Some other units. Oh yeah, if you bought Marsden, you should probably notice that Marsdenshire Railways is its own thing with the creamish livery. I don't really like it. I prefer like actual operators on the line. So on the right is the Dent Valley Motor Race Course. I don't know what kind of sport they're doing. Is it like Formula 1 or something? Or like something with bikes? I don't know what it's called. I don't think the race course are they. I don't think the race course are the two buildings on the right. I think there's something else. Just general warehouses. So we're doing a very blistering 52 miles per hour. Eventually. I mean, the Action Powerhouse has done a very good job with modelling these hoppers. Too bad most of them have been scrapped because nobody uses coal anymore. Oh yeah, drawing 66576. I don't know if I've seen this one. Probably have. So we have 4 miles left. So if I just fly over here. Oh, they're actually racing with cars. Where's he going? I wish real cars could do that. I assume this is a pit area. What did I just say? Well, what's with the frame rate? So we're approaching Dent Valley Goods Loop. Where the scenario will end. Welcome to Dent Valley Racing Course. So our speed limit into the loops is 40. So just bring our speed down to 40, so we don't end up speeding. There shouldn't be any more speed changes. So we need to stop at this signal, and this is where the video will end. So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed me playing some more Train Sim. This will be episode 93, I think. That's a lot of Train Sim. So subscribe for more Train Sim if you haven't already, because these videos they're alright. So like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more Train Sim content, because you have to. I mean, these scenarios do take a while to make. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.